Hey everybody, this is a really important video, as these first ones are, because we're now going to move on to something that Corey and I have been wanting to do for a really long time, and that is taking our videos to another level, to tie them together so that they can net out something, whether it be advertising, career, fashion, animation, the different aspects of animation. The key is that these fundamentals that you learn need to come together at some point, and that's what we're going to do with our new master series. But first, we need to dedicate this video to somebody who's so special and so important. Her name is Yvonne Boazes. She is 16 years old, and she has all of my crazy lectures memorized. She's at our school, Sheldon's Art Academy, and boy, is she creative. So you want to go to Instagram and look her up, and I think it's Yves, but she'll be easy to find. She's a makeup artist, and she's learning her all her drawing and her fundamentals, and they're going to come together doing makeup for the movies, and we're figuring out which college we want her to go to. So Yvonne, my absolutely special Yvonne, my little girl, my like my own kid, and I am so enjoying watching you grow in your art and your person, and you're perfect. Yvonne has a style. She's the sweetest kid, but she draws like an axe murderer. And what we do is we hold on to that, as we're going to do with you guys. We're going to, like we do with Yvonne, take what's natural, take what is her natural ability, and then we're just going to add to it. So for you, sweetheart, somebody who has, I don't know if this is right, has memorized all of my insane videos, which we are now going to do for our Master Series. This is a character that it's just an idea. And so what we've done is we just had some fun and start putting these fundamentals together: figure drawing, design, drawing, draw it out, our values, our major minors, our color schemes, different color schemes, how these things work together. All of this is crucial, but it comes from the foundations, taking into the character, going in deep. So this is a project that I'm doing just for fun, just to show around. It's on the Instagram, which is animation_Sheldon_Borenstein, and just having a blast. And then, our two characters, and, Fun and Gus, because I looked up mushrooms and it's fungus, and, model sheets. See how things fit together, how things work. All this is fundamentals. This is animation. This is your gesture drawing. How does it come together so that you can net out a job if you're not living right here in LA and you don't have all this animation, people like I had growing up, people right there who worked in the studios who helped you out. Look, this is from The Exorcist. Coming out of water, just these different narratives, just having a blast, and sketchbook drawings and shape explorations, little storyboard, and then ending, having a great time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it to the next level, and this is our new Master Series, and what we're going to do is we're going to do it the right way. The way it was done before was not right. And they took my videos and they chopped them up and they edited. I said, why are you editing out the pauses in my videos? And they said, well, it's funnier that way. No, it's not. Animation's all about timing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it the right way, and it's going to be available to everybody, and at an incredibly affordable price. It's almost going to be the price of a few cups of coffee. And then you own them. You don't have to rent them. You own them, and we'll be accessible to you. Just contact Corey and call Sheldon's Art Academy. We're right there. Let us know what you need. So we're going to do it the right way and take care of you. Now, I think one of the most important things to understand is that the person doing your videos, he's not normal. Actually, he really is. this is how I was born. That's how I was born. This was what my parents got to see on my first day. Coming out, my parents, my dad said, "Oh my God." My mom, she looked at me and she said, "What a treasure." And my father said, "Yes, let's bury it." And look at this. They were born a 100-pound baby afro. And this is where we're going to have some fun. We're literally going to do all of our videos, all of the narratives, but we're going to explain how they come together and how they tie. If you just remember the ridiculous, crazy stories, the crazy songs, you don't even have to take notes. It'll be right there. So they'll all be PG, which will be perfectly Googleable. And Googleable is a term. I made it up today. So if you Google Googleable, it'll say perfectly, so which means it's PG, which means I probably won't be using F-bombs. Now, my little girl, my Yvonne, asked that we do birth to death. So this is for you, sweetheart, and this is because this is one of your favorite lectures. You know, we look at the human, from the time they're born to the time that we leave the planet. It's such a journey. And it's such a crazy experience. If you look at it, we're basically born an eyeball. Our eyeball stays the same from the time that we're born. And you think about the process of how you get born. The beginning process, it's kind of fun. I mean, you could really get your mind around this, right? Okay, it starts with a dinner, works its way into a conversation, and before you know it, you get this. But this has to come out. Look at the size of this cranium. It's huge. So I like to go back to the typical grade that I used to get, which is C. The C was obviously invented by just a normal person, because a normal person would look at this and say, not gonna work, and that C-section works, okay? So for everybody, if you know how to spell C-section, it works. So basically, you're born an eyeball with a head built around it, okay? And it comes out, and everybody, the wife, when she's, or the partner, when they're giving birth to this thing, they hate you. They just go, "You did this to me. I hate you. I hate everything about you." But then this beast comes out, and it has really big eyes. And big eyes are cute. You see, that's why we draw cartoons with really big eyes, because they're really super cute. So when they're really cute like this, you have a tendency to go, "Oh, that's so cute. I'm going to keep it." Okay? Because normally, you're going to want to give this away, because this beast is going to be crying all night long, and you're not going to get any sleep. But you come out and you see these giant eyes, kind of like they do in the animated movies, and you go, "Oh, that's really cute." So this is kind of the newborn. Notice that the cranium isn't completely done yet. The ears are really cute, and they're small. They have a cute little nose, just absolutely precious, and the lips are pouty, and they look at you, and they're really cute, and they have to be cute because they're going to poop and pee all over you. So you're going to get up in the middle of the night, you're going to get pooped on, you're going to pee on, you're going to start your day to go to work at like 3 in the morning. But around the age of 1, the eye stays the same, the ears are bigger. They're going to start getting some hair, which is cute. They're going to have their cute little 1-year-old nose and their cute little 1-year-old lips, and they're so adorable, and they're all fat, and they're all cute, and they've got hair. And about 1.5 years, the mom does really weird things to the hair. They pick them up like this, they put bows in there, which really destroys the self-esteem of the child, because you can't do anything because you're 1.5. What are you gonna do? "Sorry, Mom, don't do my hair that way." "Hey, yo, Mom, you ain't doing that, okay?" So you can't do that, right? Because you're 1.5. But then all of a sudden, 1.5, you're cute, your eyes are big, your mouth is pouty. But at 2 years old, this is where the revenge comes in, because you're 2. And at 2, you've got these really cute eyes. You've got this really cute ear. Really cute little pouty mouth. You're adorable. Your nose is cute. Your hair is just so cute. It's so disgustingly cute that people, you just put bows in different areas and people come up to you, you know, in the shopping malls and go, oh, your little baby's so cute. Can I pet it? No. No, you can't pet. And they go, why? It's so cute. Do you realize this is a 2-year-old? It's getting revenge on us for all the first 2 years that we were doing all these cute things. 2-year-olds are jerks. They are absolute jerks. They are evil, rotten jerks. What they do is really mean things. So I have a question for you guys, okay? Just stop. Just stop for a second. Just listen. Just stop. You ready? If you're working on a computer, if I'm working on a computer, and it's a beautiful, expensive laptop, would you take a glass of water and just pour it on the computer? No. You want to know why? Because you're normal. This isn't normal. They will do things. Would you take the glasses off my face and throw them on the ground? No, you won't. You want to know why? Because even if you're the meanest person in the world, you know you don't take glasses off a person's face and throw them on the ground. But, oh, this thing does. And then you look at it and you want to kill it, and it goes, I'm so cute. And you go, oh, okay, you can throw my glasses on the ground. So they're real cute. They got pretty hair, and they're 2 years old. At 3 years old, they're absolutely precious. They're still kind of jerky, but when you go there and you want to kind of like, you know, knock their head off for doing mean things, they look at you and they go, Dada. And you go, wait a second. And they go, Dada. You go, did you just say Dada? And they're thinking in their head, yeah, dude, I just said Dada. I'm going to own you. And you go, oh my God, you just said Dada. Okay, I'll buy you a car. So now you're 3 years old and you just scored a car. Okay, because you're cute and you got cute hairdos. Your ears are the same. Your eyes are the same. You're 3. 3 years old, you're still a jerk. 5 years old, all of a sudden at 5, you become a human being. Your nose gets a little bigger. Your mouth is going to come down a bit, right about there. It's going to come down, starting to take on a shape. You're going to start getting a decent chin. You're going to start losing that fat, you know. Your ears going to get bigger. You're 5, so you can actually get like a normal haircut, which means you're spiking it. You see? And you're going like this. You know, you're 5, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to make your hair a little longer to cover the tattoo that you just put right there, because you're 5. And then you're going to get eyebrows. Nice little 5-year-old eyebrows. And you're literally growing around your eye, you see? So now you're 5, and you're great. 6, same, 7, 8, 9. Around the age of 10, things are really changing. You're starting to square off a little bit. Like, dude, you're 10. Look at that nose. That thing's really starting to square off. You're 10. Your mouth's coming this way, coming down. You're 10, 11, 12. You start squaring off a little bit. Eyes looking a little smaller. It really isn't. It's the same size, but you're growing around it. You see, you're growing around. And at the age of like 12, 13, you don't get any more perfect. Now at 13, you're like, you take ownership of your hair. So you might shave this part and bring this around. And, you know, no one's messing with your hair, man. You're 13. Okay, you got an image. You're actually going to get a muscle there. Pretty cool. Sternocleidoid mastoid starts to come out. So you're 13, 14's looking pretty damn good. You're 14, 15. You are so bitchin'. Look at you. Whoa, look at that. You are just so cut. You can literally just draw your face with a ruler. Ears starting to look like an ear. And your hair is still pretty badass because you're 15. You might grow the hair a little bit longer because you got to cover more tattoos. And, you know, at 16, you get 2 things. You're going to get an Adam's apple, and you're going to get licensed to a car. 2 things you probably shouldn't have. You let this thing drive. Okay, at 16, everything that's logical leaves the cranium right there, okay? And then you give it a car. So now you're 16, 17, 18, a weird thing happens. You leave and you go to college, so you're looking absolutely gorgeous. You're like, dude, you're like Brad Pitt and you're everybody else all at the same time. And you don't get better looking, and you also don't get any more stupid. I don't know how freshmen actually live and survive, because they go to college at at 18 and they revert back to middle school. But luckily enough, I don't have to work with too many of them. So you're going like this, and at 18, your eyebrows. Check this out. Look at these eyebrows. Let's go dark blue. So look at this, because we're gonna look at that. Look at the shape. Like you'd think you were waxing these things. No, they're perfect. And your eyes, you know, you got these real beautiful eyelashes, and you're just so hot. And look at 18, you got like a cheekbone right there, you know? It's like, and then you got your ear. You're still doing whatever you want with your hair. Maybe you got a ponytail. And your neck. So you're 18, 19, your second year of college, 20, you're in your third year of college. At 20, you start to become a little bit more professional. Now, here's an interesting thing. At 20, you're looking at your nose, and you're going, oh my God, my nose is starting to look like my dad's nose. And you're like, you can't have this. So you're thinking, all right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can sue my dad for giving me this nose. So you go across campus to the Jewish fraternity, because they're all attorneys, and you basically say, can I sue my dad for giving me this nose? And they look at your nose and they go, you got a serious issue here. So they take a retainer of basically your lunch money for a year, and you go ahead and they're going to go check out to see if they can sue you for getting your dad's nose. Now, what happens is around the time of 22, you're getting ready to graduate. Your parents will know this because of your voicemail. You know, when you're a freshman, your voicemail sounds like this. Yeah, you know what to do. And you got rock music playing in the background. Go. But then when you're like getting ready to graduate, you know, your nose is getting bigger. You're getting tired. You know, you've had my class, you've had Sheldon's class, and you're getting tired, so you get bags, you know, around your eyes, and your nose is getting, you know, getting a little bit down, you know, starting to come down. You're really panicked. So you go check with the, you know, fraternity, and they say they did their research, and you really can't sue your dad for the nose. But you're figuring, man, you got bigger things to worry about, because you just met like the partner of your life, you know, and you're thinking about marriage, and you're tired, and you're starting to get this little bump here, and you get a little worried, but hell, you're graduating. So now you graduate. You know what's funny? Oh God, this is hilarious. I never change. You know, I teach college, and because I usually teach the same type of group, I stay young. So like, dude, I'm like cool and I'm young, but these seniors, they start losing their hair, and they get their hair cut, and you can always tell now they're getting a haircut. See that? Now they're really like, they've got this little bump down here, and you can always tell by their voicemail, you know, that they're getting ready to graduate, because, you know, the old days are like, you know what to do, man, go, you know, and they got like Zeppelin playing in the background. And then all of a sudden, they're getting ready to graduate, and their voicemail sounds like this. You have reached the voicemail of John Johnson. Your call is very important to me. And so please leave your name, your phone number, and please that internship, because I have a girlfriend or a partner who is driving me crazy, and he or she wants to get married, and oh boy. So now you finally graduate, and you're getting married, and you start working. And what happens when you start working is you're going to find that the nose continues to grow. So you're going to come like this. Now you're 25. Look what happened. You're married. You're 25. You have obligation. The nose grows. Oh, no. I mean, you're kind of back to talking to your dad again, because you figured, well, what are you going to do? And, you know, you guys get together and, you know, show profiles. At 25, 26, 27, you're going to start getting this little bump down here. 27, your eyes. 28, your brows are going to get thicker. And you're 29, you have children, and getting these bags under your eyes. This cheekbone comes down, your ears get bigger. You really don't, you're 30, you don't have really any hair on the top, so you're losing your hair. You're 30, 35, you have more kids. Your partner kind of still likes you, but who knows? You're 36, 37. What happens is at 37, this starts to droop. And you no longer wear a tie. You just start wearing, you know, like a collared shirt. And you just call it California casual. 38, 39, 40, your nose continues to get bigger. You're coming down here. Maybe you get some facial hair to try to make something fun. 45, you lose more hair. At 46, an interesting thing happens. You go to get your hair cut, and they attack you with the scissors. And you think, Jesus, they're attacking me with the scissors. No, they're not. They're going to cut the hair out from inside your nose. Like, ew, where's that coming from? And then at 48, 49, they do the same thing, but now they're cutting the hair out from the inside of your ears. And this is like creepy. Now you're 50, 51, 52. Your nose starts to get like, you know, the people who do the maps for mountains are now offering to map your nose because you're 55. And then at 56, 57, an interesting thing happens. When you're in the shower, gravity starts to really take effect, and you look down and you see, I know I had a friend, and I know my friend was there. I just can't find my friend because gravity has taken effect on your nose and on your chin and on other parts. So you know your friend is there. So you look forward in the shower, and you keep looking forward, and there's a shower head here, and you keep looking forward, and you hit your head on the shower. Now you're hemorrhaging, so we need some blood. So now we're hemorrhaging down, and you got blood here on the bottom of the shower, and your wife's on the other side, or your partner, and they're going, I thought it was a guy, you know, because you're bleeding. And you're looking down, and you find yourself that this part right here just keeps growing, and this doesn't. And this keeps growing, and this doesn't. And you basically become one shape because this connects to this, which connects to this, and this, who even knows anymore? I mean, basically, this is so non-functional that when you go to the bathroom, you just walk up to the urinal and dock. And just pray for the best. Just hope it gets there. It's going to get there somewhere, right? So you're doing that. But what do you care? You're 60 years old. When you're 60 years old, your hair, it doesn't even mean anything anymore. Your eyes, they're just kind of drooping. Okay, 68, your eyes just droop, okay? You actually have to lift your eye up to see where you're going. This droops. This droops. You find that from your nose connects to your cheek, and your cheek connects to your shirt, and your shirt connects to your chest, and your chest connects to your stomach. And at 70, your nose is so big that it has its own zip code. Okay, on weather report days when it rains, they just go like this. Children, stay under the nose. It'll protect you. At 70, basically what happens at 72 years old, do you know why they have dots on their nose? Because you keep stabbing yourself with the fork because you're trying to find your mouth. So now you got to put your fork this way. At 75, 76 years old, basically what happens is you don't even get your hair cut anymore. You just find the hair in your ears and comb it up and over. Your eyebrows, they kind of like meld with a beard. And then this cheekbone, where was it? It's kind of working its way down here. And this just floats in. This is like flapping in the air. Your grandchildren look at you at this point and go, Dumbo, Dumbo. And then at 80, 81, you kind of lose your teeth. And then your chin comes up like this, and it comes up, and your nose is all the way down here, and you get that same kind of squashed look. And at 90, oh well, birth to death. Doesn't that give you something to look forward to? Are you ready to learn how to draw? Are you ready to have some fun? I've worked in the industry my whole life. I have been so lucky to have worked with so many great artists, so many of the legends that have trained, and it's your turn. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take these fundamentals, and we're going to place them in order so that you can net out a result. I don't care if you're going to do fashion, architecture, I don't care if you're going into animation, I don't care if it's illustration, but let's do it right. Let's pass down the information, okay? Now, nobody would say they know everything. I certainly don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to get you the fundamentals, the foundations, tie it together so that other people can come in also and other people can train you. We don't own this, okay? So this is for my little sweetheart, Yvonne. You are so special in my life, and it's such an honor to teach you and have you teach me. Because for someone of Yvonne who with all her talent, and I show her my work, and she teaches me. So ladies and gentlemen, from birth to death, and let's rock and roll, we're going to learn the new Master Series from Sheldon's Portfolio Art Academy. Talk to you soon.